TREMproof 6100 Hot Rubberized Asphalt Waterproofing System. TREMproof 6100 is a one-part, 100% solids hot-applied rubberized asphalt waterproofing system. TREMproof 6100 is ideally suited for new waterproofing applications. The TREMproof 6100 system is applied to horizontal concrete surfaces and is formulated exclusively for application to plaza decks, roof decks, and exposed top-level parking areas. Heating of TREMproof 6100 is accomplished utilizing a double-jacketed oil bath melter with mechanical agitation, specifically designed for applying non-direct fired hot rubberized asphalt waterproofing membranes. The melter must be capable of maintaining material temperature at 375 to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 191 to 218 Celsius, and an oil bath temperature of 500 to 550 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 to 288 degrees Celsius intermittently. The following products are recommended for use with the TREMproof 6100 system. Dimonic 100 is a one-part moisture-curing gun-grade polyurethane sealant used for sealing cracks, control joints, drain detailing, and for use in forming cants. Dimeric 240 FC is a multi-component, chemical-curing, epoxidized polyurethane sealant specifically formulated for dynamically moving building joints. Tremco elastomeric sheeting is classified as a thermoset material made of the highest quality uncured neoprene rubber at a thickness of 60 mils, 1.52 millimeters. PowerPly is a smooth-surfaced modified bitumen sheet used in conjunction with waterproofing membranes as an extremely heavy-duty protection course, primarily in horizontal applications. Tremco 2450 Protection Board is an extruded hollow-core polypropylene polyethylene copolymer used to provide protection for most commonly used waterproofing or roofing membranes, both during and after construction. Tremco 2550 Protection Board is a semi-flexible asphaltic sheet with a core made from a blend of asphalt, plasticizer, and inert fillers sandwiched between two skins of an asphalt-saturated fiberglass. The Trem Drain series consists of prefabricated drainage mats for vertical and horizontal applications with a variety of combinations of filter fabrics, drainage cores, and protective polymeric film, and a total drain system to replace perforated pipe aggregate collection systems. Spun-bonded polyester fabric consisting of nonwoven fabric of continuous filament polyester fibers that are randomly arranged. These fibers are highly dispersed and bonded at the filament junctions. TREMprime HR is a solvent-based modified bituminous primer for use in preparing porous and non-porous surfaces for application of Tremco hot-applied asphaltic fluids. TREMprime QD Low Odor Primer is a quick-drying, high-solids, solvent-based modified bituminous primer for use in preparing porous and non-porous surfaces for application of TREMproof 6100. TREMprime WB Primer is a high-solids water-based primer for use in preparing porous and non-porous surfaces for application of TREMproof 6100. It can be applied with a roller or airless spray equipment. Before your surface receives a coating, sealant, or liquid-applied flashing material, it must be sound, clean, and dry, eliminating any foreign material that may interfere with adhesion. Be sure to clean away any dirt, dust, and other particles, wax, oil, grease, tar, asphalt, mold, mildew, paint, sealers, coatings, and curing agents. Any non-moving cracks, 1/16 of an inch, 1.6 millimeter or less, shall be primed with Tremco-approved primer 8 to 12 inches, 20 to 30 centimeters, on both sides of the crack. When primer is dry, apply 90 mils of TREMproof 6100, 6-inch, 15 centimeters, on both sides of the crack, and immediately embed the reinforcing fabric. Cover the entire detail with the fully reinforced TREMproof 6100 system. Large cracks and cold construction joints up to 1/4 inch, 6 millimeter, shall be primed with TREMCO approved primer 8-inch 20 centimeters on both sides of the crack. When primer is dry, apply a minimum 90 mils of TREMproof 6100 extending 6 inches 15 centimeters on either side of the crack and embed a minimum 12 inches 30 centimeter wide strip of TREMCO elastomeric sheeting into the hot material. Cover the entire detail with the fully reinforced TREMproof 6100 system. There are 3 ways to treat floor-to-floor expansion joints. This is the most common method. Apply TREMCO approved primer 8 inches 20 centimeters on both sides of the joint and allow to dry. Install backer rod into the joint. When primer is dry, apply a minimum 90 mils of TREMproof 6100 extending 6 inches 15 centimeters on either side of the expansion joint. Size TREMCO elastomeric sheeting or TREMCO dual flex equal to the total anticipated design movement plus enough sheeting to cover a minimum 6 inches 15 centimeters on each side of the joint. As an option, terminate both sides of TREMCO dual flex or TREMCO elastomeric sheeting with paraterm bar fastened every 8 inches 20 centimeters OC. TREMproof 6100 should then be applied at a minimum of 12 inches 30 centimeters to both sides of the joint at a 125 mil thickness. Cover the entire detail area with fully reinforced TREMproof 6100 system. Projections and protrusions. All projections and protrusions must be cleaned, primed, and coated with TREMproof 6100 or canted 2 inches beyond the penetrant and then allowed to dry. Apply TREMCO approved primer extending 8 inches 20 centimeters beyond edge of drain. Install a 90 mil detail coat of TREMproof 6100 extending 6 inches 15 centimeters beyond drain. Embed TREMCO elastomeric sheeting into detail coat, extending 2 inches 5 centimeters into drain and 6 inches 15 centimeters beyond. Cover detail with fully reinforced TREMproof 6100 system. Membrane clamping ring is required for bilevel drains in split slab conditions. If a change in plane is observed, apply primer followed by a 90 mil application of TREMproof 6100 with elastomeric sheeting embedded into the system. The sheeting should extend a minimum of 3 inches 7.6 centimeters onto the horizontal and, as required, vertical surface. Heating TREMproof 6100. Begin melter warm-up at least 2 to 3 hours prior to material installation. Melter must be free of all foreign material. Add TREMproof 6100 to maintain the melter at 3/4 capacity at all times. Maintain material temperatures at 375 to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, 191 to 218 degrees Celsius with constant agitation. Once the concrete has been properly prepared, prime with one of the TREMCO approved primers and allow dry time. Apply the first coat of TREMproof 6100 at a minimum thickness of 90 to 125 mils to the specified substrate, including all previous detail coats. The most popular method of application is with a flat HRA squeegee. TREMproof 6100 Reinforcing Fabric. Immediately install reinforcing fabric with a slight overlap of adjacent sheets into the first coat of TREMproof 6100. This is done to prevent any gap between the fabric. Apply second coat of TREMproof 6100 over the reinforcing fabric at a minimum of 125 mils. Total thickness will equal the documented specification. Nominal thickness will be 215 mils. Immediately install TREMCO's specified protection system. Contact your local TREMCO representative for guidance. A TREMCO-approved protection system and/or approved TREM drain drainage mat shall be installed. This will provide protection prior to the installation of the wearing course. The hot rubberized asphalt waterproofing system should connect with adjacent waterproofing systems and the air barrier system as applicable. When the same system or compatible materials are used, they may overlap. When connecting to the air barrier system, make sure the materials are compatible prior to installation. contact your local TREMco sales representative or technical services. For more information, please visit our website at www.tremcosealants.com.